This is a job interview from hell. I've been in business for 40 years. Your prize is working with me.
From across the country, 16 tycoons of tomorrow have come to London.
Don't start telling me that you're just like me, because no one's like me. I'm unique.
They're here to compete for a job with a six-figure salary, working for Britain's most belligerent boss.
This is outrageous. You haven't got a bloody clue. Not a bloody clue.
Famously hard to please, Sir Alan Sugar controls a vast business empire worth over £800 million. Once again, he's on the hunt for an apprentice.
It's up to you. You open your bloody mouth, or I'll fire the whole bloody five of you if I have to. I don't give a shit.
To land their dream job, the candidates will have to live...
If you don't perform, you're out. Simple as that.
...and work together.
Please don't send me some
I am. Just let me get on with what I'm doing and we'll win the task.
This is far too much for us.
But there's just one job.
You're fired. You're fired. This was a total disaster. You're fired.
Previously on The Apprentice,
You're going to come up with your own special occasion.
the candidates went into the greeting card business.
My idea is the environment.
Team leader Kevin got evangelical about Jenny's Save the Planet theme.
Go out, buy a card, read up on some facts and start making a difference.
Michael's team opted for National Singles Day.
So we're celebrating the day of people that are actually single. Come on, the singles. Come on, the singles.
Pitching to national retailers, Kevin got on his green soapbox.
434 million tonnes worth of rubbish is thrown away each year.
In the boardroom, Michael's team delivered winning sales figures.
Come on! Come on!
This is not a football match. Yeah.
And Kevin's eco card was binned.
People don't send cards to politically preach to people.
Then the whole team rounded on Sarah.
I think Sarah should be fired. Nothing was delivered from Sarah throughout the course of the first date.
I'm wise enough and old enough to know when people are ganging up on somebody.
But it was Kevin who was returned to sender.
As team leader, I hold you totally responsible. You're fired.
Now 10 remain to fight for the chance to become the apprentice. "7 a.m. The candidates are up, waiting to hear from Sir Alan.
Good morning.
Sir Alan would like you to pack for a 2-day business trip to Morocco.
Really?
The cars will be with you shortly to take you to the airport.
Guys, we're going to Morocco! Unbelievable! We're leaving in an hour, okay? So pack your stuff, 2-day business trip.
It's not going to be scorching, but it's going to be fairly hot.
So should we take our big jackets?
So, you know, I think things like black suits and ties are probably going to be fairly redundant.
Just normal business attire. Yeah, is that what you advise?
Toiletries,
obviously,
and then that's it. It's the African colours. It's like linen, you know, kind of. But we don't. If we don't have that, it's not a problem.
Have you got a linen suit?
I do, but not here.
Yeah,
I have a linen suit as well, but not here.
For the 10 remaining candidates, an 11:30 flight to French-speaking shopping capital of Morocco, Marrakech.
Fun and games.
Je pense nous parler le français.
You're shit at French.
Marrakech, 6 a.m. They've got 30 minutes before Sir Alan's briefing in the gardens of the hotel.
Oh, wow.
Je voudrais le petit déjeuner. Déjeuner. Où est mon déjeuner?
Margaret and Nick are here, but Sir Alan is in London.
Well, good morning. I classify Marrakech as the bargaining capital of the world. I've come up with 10 items that I want you to go out and buy. And it's very simple. The team that spends the least amount of money on these 10 items is going to win. And when you negotiate with these guys, I've got to tell you, you accept the first price they offer you, you've got to be the biggest mug on this planet. They'll eat you for breakfast. They'll chew you up and spit you out and won't even know they've missed anything. Get back to the hotel, 6:30 tonight, where you're going to meet Nick and Margaret. And there, they will tell me which team has won. And they'll also tell me the team that has lost. And in that team, one of you will be getting fired.
Jennifer Maguire and Michael over to Renaissance, and Sarah to Alpha.
Lee and Jennifer, you haven't been project managers before, so you're going to lead the teams today.
In their new lineups, the two teams get maps, tourist information, and detailed descriptions of the 10 items they must buy.
Sorry, what is that? Anybody have any idea?
Oh, I've got one. I've seen these, plenty of these, yeah.
Berber bedspread, white with square pattern and silver sequins. My word, they are specific.
What else?
Kosher chicken.
Is that Jewish?
Well, let's have a look at what we need to get first of all.
Project managing for the first time, marketing consultant Jennifer.
Down there, we can chat in the car as well. How long is it from here, Claire?
Do you not also think that we should use the phone, that we call some people and find out where we can, so we've at least got one port of call where we can find each thing?
But the market will be open quite early, right? I would just like to get going and get things as quickly as possible. Yeah, and you know, it'll be good for us to get the marbles out of our mouth as well, with the French and with the negotiation, all that kind of stuff.
I
just want to get there. Let's do a quick recce, see what we got, and then we'll go from there.
Also project managing for his first time, recruitment sales manager Lee.
Okay, guys, yeah, I've never been to Morocco or Marrakech, yeah, so I'm going to be heavily involved with people that have. You have.
I think getting into the local garb and making us, you know, not stand out as, you know, as guys from abroad would make a huge difference.
No matter how you dress me, unless I've got just my eyes on blue, they're thinking, are these people taking the pee?
It's just a suggestion.
Once we get on the phone and we start talking to local businesses or...
Before they leave the hotel, Lee insists they pinpoint the places the items can be found.
We need to find a Jewish area for kosher because it's a Muslim country. It's not going to be widely available.
They're not open.
I'll ask you, where am I likely to find it? Do you sell it in your shop?
What I've recognised straight away is the fact that I'm going to be with Lucinda and Sarah, who, feedback-wise, on other tasks of have they pulled their weight, have they not? My judgment will be made once I've finished this task today. Are we ready to win, Team Alpha? Yeah, that's what we're ready to win, yeah? Ready? Yeah, well, come on, man, we're ready to win. Smiles on your faces, that's what I'm talking about.
The souk, the main market in Marrakech, and one of the biggest in North Africa.
Here we are!
Grouped into sections selling typical North African goods, the souks are a 5-mile maze of over 3,000 shops and stalls.
Oh, God, there's some snakes. Oh! For £1 million, even if Sir Alan said, Claire, kiss that snake or touch that snake, I'd have to say, I'm sorry. I'd rather kiss you. So, honestly, I hate them.
Less than 2 hours after the briefing, Jennifer is almost ready to hit the streets.
Who is our phone?
It's in there.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, no, who's got it? I haven't got it.
I'm got a phone.
Oh, lads, come on. Why don't we split up in our teams?
Actually, yeah.
Go and find some, and just ask some questions.
One bit over there does one thing, that bit over there does another, and so we need to know where the bits are that we need to go to.
I just want to get in there and kind of feel it out as we go along, because it's a bit of a race against time. See you later.
Bye. Good night. See you in a bit. Look, they've got chicken. He's got chicken here. Why don't we ask him where his chicken's going?
Hello, my friend.
Team leader Jennifer heads into the market with Claire and Alex to find half the items on Sir Alan's list, sending Jenny and Michael north to seek out the rest.
Guys, I know we're going to look for the slippers and the dye, but there's a load of blankets down there, so just so for us to make a...
Just make a mental note. Okay.
At the moment, I don't feel that we do have a strategy, and I'm just going to go in like a headless chicken. Before you know it, you've bought a product that you could buy cheaper down the road if you'd have just been a bit more focused in what you're doing.
No, the juicer, the machine. Juicer.
Despite a lack of research, Jennifer's half of the team stumble across their first item, a Santos orange juicer.
But let's say you pretend that you're a couple and you both go up,
Yeah.
and you walk away.
Yeah.
They know the woman, you know, in the house has the final say. It'd be a lot easier for him to negotiate.
Yeah.
So why don't we try that?
Yeah, try it. Good idea.
Do you think you can act as a couple?
Okay. Bon chance.
Alex, how long have we been going out?
7 years.
Why haven't we got married yet?
I really, really want that one.
The juicer is one of the more expensive items on Sir Alan's list.
1200 dirhams.
1,200.
Oh no. C'est très cher.
Asking price £1,200 dirhams, £75. Target price half that.
That's too expensive.
Yeah.
Too expensive.
We have 600.
No. Prefix.
Fixed price.
Alex, I'm going outside. Okay.
All right. Okay. We don't have 1200. We've got 600. But now we can do 600.
No, prefix.
Really want that juicer. I have 1,100. Thank you. 1,100.
Right. Okay.
Alex and Claire's double act only gets a £1 discount off a £75 juicer.
Thank you.
God, you have to keep that one on a rein, don't you? I haven't worked with her in a long time, and I remember now what she's like.
I actually think we should just leave it one person negotiating.
Yeah, okay.
Because that didn't work. I don't think there's too many people.
Yeah. They've got some cactus over here. Do you think it's worth asking them if they know any blue cactus?
Just do one thing at a time.
11:30 a.m. After staying back to call traders, Lee's half of the team are on their way to the souk.
Yeah, alarm clock, alarm clock.
Rafe and Helene set off to find a 1-metre cowhide with a tail.
This to me is just, grassroots negotiation. This is as dirty as it gets.
Guided by their research, Lee heads straight to the electrical market for a green plastic mosque alarm clock.
And he goes, Allahu Akbar. Show me. We bought this clock, lovely. Allahu Akbar wakes us up for namaz.
300 dirhams.
The shopkeeper wants 300 dirhams, £20.
In UK, it's not 300 dirhams. It's very less. 300 is too much.
Too much, madam. What do you want more?
And why you give such a high price?
There is not high price. Believe me, there is a gift.
The gift means for free.
No.
My people, they bust me. I cannot be happy for 200.
May I think of you?
Of course, same. Never. Okay, so same.
Negotiations stuck, they walk away.
Okay, thank you very much.
This is it? Yeah.
Deep inside the souk, project manager Jennifer and her half of the team stumble across the textile market and the sequined Berber bedspread.
This is a Berber.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, me too.
Jennifer wants Claire to drop the double act, keep quiet, and let Alex negotiate.
Right.
Okay.
Monsieur, how much is this?
That one is 3,000 dirhams.
We haven't got 3,000 dirham.
We have 1,000 dirhams.
Your price is too low, my price.
It's too high.
high.
I know.
It's a little high, not too high.
No, it's too high.
Yes.
At least we admit it. So, at the end of the day, you're going to sell the rug.
No
I'd
possible.
rather buy it here than have to go somewhere because I'm tired and I want to go home. My feet are killing.
I've worked in sales all my life, and the first rule is never jump in on someone's sale.
Halfway is 1,500. That's the
We do
price.
2,500 to make you happy.
How much?
2,500, 2,500.
I can't afford it.
Do it at 2,000. Do it at 2,000, yeah?
It's
Negotiations turn into a three-way debate. Alex has to settle at 2,000 dirhams, 60 quid more than he aimed to pay.
Can we have a receipt, please? Do you want to smile?
We need to stick to what we said before.
Yeah.
One person negotiate.
Yeah. Okay.
£12:30 p.m. Project manager Lee and the girls are still hunting for a deal on the green mosque alarm clock.
Yeah, hi, Rafe speaking.
We've just tried to negotiate on a clock and we walked away from it because the guy was taking the piss.
Okay, have you bought anything, Lee?
No. Alarm clock? Yeah. Just bring them over, man. We'll look at them.
Open look. No, green.
Green.
No, pink.
Thank you very much.
We have to find this now. I'm getting worried.
I think we're going to be able to do this quite quickly, so you must let us know if there are any items you can't get that we can get. I'm an extremely arrogant person. If someone came up to me and said, you're arrogant, I'd say, you're 100% right. I am arrogant, and what are you going to do about it? That's the way I am.
Jennifer has sent Michael and Jenny north to find the metre-long cowhide with the all-important tail.
This is great. This is cow skin, yes? But I need one with tail.
Tail?
We have very, very little money. Very, very small.
You have to bargain the price. Even if you want to buy tomatoes, we bargain the price.
Okay.
So that's 2,500 dirhams.
This is far too much for us. How can you expect us to pay this much?
2,500 for a cowhide that's got holes in it? We can't pay that.
We can go anywhere to buy this for cheaper than one
Can you go? No, for us, no problem.
8.25, no more than this. 8.25, yeah? Thank you. Okay, thank you.
A cowhide at £50, a third of the asking price.
Well done though, Michael. Fantastic.
For Lee's team, Rafe and Helene, also hunting for a cowhide, are at the tannery, where skins are processed.
Right, okay. Okay. So this is where they make the skin. That's good, but can we buy it?
Okay, like that. How much you want to give?
We're looking, well, the other man said 800, but it's still too expensive. We're looking in the region of what, 600. But we need, this will be a
250.
How much?
250.
250?
50.
250?
250.
Okay.
Just let me just check.
15.
Sorry, 250?
250.
Dirhams?
Yes.
Rafe gets a hide for just £15. But his project manager Lee hasn't bought a thing.
Only one person has this clock in the whole of Marrakech, not possible.
Still in need of the mosque clock, it's back to the stallholder they first met over 3 hours ago.
Give me your best price and we purchase
Okay,
clock
we
from
don't
you
want to
today.
pay 200.
No.
Give 250.
Boss, man, you're breaking my balls.
Believe me, it's a gift.
We know we can source a clock for 100.
Forget it. You are not a businessman. Forget it.
150 for the cash. Yeah? Okay.
We
Let's
have a
source product, man. Let's
purchase.
go get
Thank
it.
you.
A £10 clock, their first purchase of the day.
We walked around a souk for 3 hours and then we had to go back and still buy the fucking clock. We bought one product and you bought one, yeah? So we've bought 2 products. We've located a Jewish area, so we're going to find the chicken.
Next on the list, 1.5 kilos of kosher chicken. That means a chicken butchered under rules of the Jewish faith. And their research pinpointed this, the Marrakech Jewish Quartet.
Go to the actual chickens. Hold on a second.
Oh, man, these are live chickens, man.
Hold on, we need to ask somebody again.
Jewish?
You speak English?
You are Jewish. I love you. We need to buy some kosher poulet. We are Jewish, yeah? Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
Parlez-vous l'anglais? No.
In the Muslim heart of the souk, Jennifer's found plenty of chickens. But kosher they are not.
Anyone can't bless a chicken, right?
It has to be a holy Who blesses the chicken?
A holy man.
A holy man. Right, okay. And you find a holy man and a mosque. Is the mosque far from here?
No, not really.
I don't think it's appropriate to take chicken into a
Oh,
mosque.
God.
Oh, look, his head's getting chopped off.
There are thousands of chickens here. Most of them are still alive, so I suppose they could be killed and blessed in a kosher way, but there aren't very many rabbis in this part of Marrakech.
Am I being stupid that kosher chicken is Jewish and this is a Muslim country? So, or do Muslims have kosher chicken? Muslims have kosher. Do they?
Foxed, Jennifer hands the hunt for the kosher chicken to Jenny and Michael.
Excusez-moi. Poulet. We want to get chicken. That's just mental.
Monsieur, we wanted chicken from you today.
Okay. Okay.
No, stop, don't kill the chicken yet.
No, stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
The chicken, I have to have it blessed by somebody from the mosque so that it is kosher.
The religious.
It needs to be kosher
Religious,
chicken.
that chicken. Like this. Halal.
Halal
chicken.
halal chicken.
This halal.
Is it halal?
No.
No, not halal. Oh, can you make it halal?
Oh, bless it.
I want a chicken. I want it blessed by somebody from the mosque.
No, it's from the mosque, yes. That's the mosque.
That is the mosque. Have they come from the mosque?
He prayed.
He prays
Yes,
for
he
it.
prays.
He prays.
Yeah.
You say the words to Allah. To Allah.
Sir Alan has warned the teams he'll fine them for every item that doesn't meet his exact specification.
2 down, 2 to go.
Get it.
Bravo!
For example, the mosque alarm clock must be green.
No, I don't have. So 50, final
50,
price.
yeah,
With
fine.
batteries?
With batteries, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, stop, but these are the things which you cook the tagine in.
Next on the list, a set of 3 top-of-the-range Akal-branded tagine serving dishes.
That is red china. That is red. We need the size, the right model number D23.
If they're genuine, they should cost about £50, 800 dirhams.
100.
We'll do 100. We'll do 100. 100.
Okay.
Okay, 100. Okay.
Merci. A lot of the places, they were asking for 360, around the 360 mark, and we got it for 100.
Okay, carry on.
I can't believe it. They've just bought 3 tagine. They haven't checked whether they're the right brand. They're not. They've completely missed that. They've paid no attention to the detail. It's very poor at this stage.
2:30 p.m. 4 hours left. Both teams work through Sir Alan's list. No time to stop.
Anna, 700?
Lee's team have 5 items to buy.
We can do this.
Jennifer's team, just 3.
These are quite grey.
I think they're quite grey.
Lee and the girls hit an upmarket shopping district hunting for 2 branded tennis rackets.
Oh!
But the other team has got there first.
Oh my God, they're clever people. They're already here.
They're in there, they're in there.
Bonjour.
1800, you have the deal. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Hi, Lucinda.
Hello. Hello, are you the manager? We understand, obviously, that you have the tennis rackets that we want. Our friends have told us about you because you gave them a good discount. So we also would like, but a slightly better discount.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay?
Did you choose your racket?
Sir Alan, a keen tennis player, has specified the rackets must be medium strung.
String the rackets tomorrow. Say, I cannot string
Why?
the rackets today.
Why?
We could pay you 10 dirhams, 20 dirhams if you make the machines break.
I'll give you money, yeah? I don't... Oh, with this string, yeah?
You have it in...
Okay. But you... we need to speak to her.
We don't want them to have their tennis rackets today, and we're very happy to pay you to delay the return of the tennis rackets to them until tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll give you money, yeah?
No, thank you. I don't need it, thank you.
The other team have turned up and we've tried to prevent them from buying tennis rackets, so we've been involved in espionage.
How long does it take to string a racket?
I don't know.
They're taking the piss, these people. Taking the fucking piss.
Okay.
2:45 p.m.
Let's go. Yeah, yes.
Claire decides to check their purchases against Sir Alan's list.
Green colours.
Green
Oh,
coloured.
fuck.
We need to swap that.
green,
Yeah,
green
we need to get
colour.
green.
Let's go back. Okay,
This is white, and we need to get a green one.
Yeah.
We haven't checked the photos because we looked at them this morning and we had a very clear idea of what we had to get. So that's why I remember the green clock. I can remember just looking and thinking, God, that's green.
Fuck's sake. Oh, that was silly.
With less than 3 hours to go, it's off to find a green
I
one.
need a green one there. I paid 50. I paid 50. I paid 50. I don't want to pay twice. I don't want to pay twice.
No, 50
It is quite frustrating. If I was project manager, I'd be checking every single detail. I'm a control freak, I like to know what we're doing. And I think now Jen's really kicking us out.
This means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
This is the wrong colour.
Hi, Jen, it's Michael.
And Jen.
And Jen.
Is there any chance you can try and find the alarm clock?
Okay.
Firstly, I think the other team have got the last.
Green clock in the fucking market. So if you could just keep an eye out for that.
5:30 p.m. 60 minutes to go.
Jen, we've got the rackets, let's go.
We've got to fucking hurry up.
Yeah.
Lee's team is still 3 items short.
Je voudrais the cactus bleu. That to me is pretty spot on. Bonjour.
We're looking for a tagine.
No, but he said 850. We shook on 850.
We are sprinting, we are sweating. That's what I'm talking about.
These are the originals. These are definitely authentic.
There you go, that's the one. That's it. That's what you got to buy, my friend. Get your best price. And just to let you know, you fucking just nailed the blue cactus as well. Come on.
Sorry about the bad language you heard there. It's just overexcitement.
Busy.
35 minutes to go. All Jennifer needs is a green mosque alarm clock.
Do you have this clock?
No, mosque alarm clock.
You know, down here on the left.
This is what we got to do. Call the guys and see if they can find the mosque alarm clock in a shopping centre.
But haven't we already asked them to do that?
Yeah.
I don't know why calling them again. I don't know what that's...
We've got half an hour.
Not a problem.
Nail it. We know where we're going, man. We fucking know where we're going.
Absolutely. We're through.
Lee heads for the electrical market in search of the final item, a Santos orange juicer.
Shit, 6:30. Oh, look, they're all shutting.
I've just got a feeling that all the shops are shut and we are completely fucked if it's closed because we have nowhere else to go. We're just going to carry on straight and see if there's another electrical shop driver.
Please.
Just any electrical shop.
What about that bloke? Was he shut?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking joking me.
Fuck. Oh, bigger than fuck.
Oh, no, there's lights. Okay,
There's
just
lights.
stop here,
No,
just
man,
stop
there's
here.
someone. Stop,
Just
stop,
stop here.
stop.
Wait.
Where's the electrical shop?
Do you speak English? No.
Bonjour, monsieur. Oh, Djibouti. Look, do you buy it?
We need to. Where did you get this machine?
Fuck off, that is unbelievable.
that's our machine.
How much? How
How
much?
much machine we
I'll
want to
buy
buy?
it.
Do you know where we can get this machine from?
Shops are closing for prayers, but the word goes out. Some tourists will pay good money for an old juicer.
Right.
No. What's this?
Santos.
Santos.
The same.
No, you don't have Santos. Come on. 5 minutes, my friend. He brings it to you one.
So you tell him now. We want 5
he brings
minutes.
it to you, my friend.
I'll pay him 1,000 dirhams.
Fines can make or break us. We have to get this.
Vous avez?
No.
Vous avez? Vous avez? Vous avez?
We need sign. We need sign.
Oh, yes!
Oh my God.
Say green,
There,
say green.
there, there. Come on. Come on with your bear.
Immediately.
Can we all say Hail Mary?
Yes! Merci.
We're going to get a fine, mate, because we can't get a juice out.
Everything is shut for fasting. Everywhere around here where we come back to is shut.
You can hear in the background, fasting side, prayer time, everything.
I just don't want us to get a £100 fine, so just get here quite soon.
In 5 minutes, we're leaving our location, okay?
Get the cars around, all in the cars, all ready to go. He turns up, hand in the cash, off he goes. I don't know, I've lost contact lens in that process.
Juicer! Is that a juicer? Is that a juicer or what? Come on!
Not one juicer, but two turn up.
How much? Last price is 2 machines, 1,400.
Okay.
Okay, 1,400, shake. Thank you. 1,400 leave.
No.
How much are you giving it for? This is 1,400, 1,200 we're buying from you. 1,200? 1,200, give it to him. 1,200.
With 5 minutes left, they get a scruffy second-hand juicer for 1,200 dirhams, £75.
Fucking got it! Come on! Yes! Come on!
6:30 p.m. It's all over in Marrakech.
Yeah, that was fun.
In London, Sir Alan calls Nick and Margaret. Now he'll find out who's won and who's lost.
Hello, Nick. How was it today?
Lee did well. I think the real revelation, actually, was Sarah, but also Lucinda. They really did very, very well indeed.
Margaret, how did your team do?
It started off a bit scattergun. There could have been more attention to detail. Some items had to be changed, but they got those changed and they all worked jolly hard.
Let's get straight down to the numbers. Nick, how
did Alpha do?
Alpha bought all the items correctly, no penalties, and they spent £413.61.
Margaret, how did your lot do?
Well, Renaissance spent slightly more than that. They spent £449.60. But there are 2 items which they bought which we're disallowing. They incurred penalties on 2 items, and that brought their total to just over £600, £603.59.
Well, Alpha, you seem to have done a very, very good job. Well done. Now look, I've laid on a treat for you, and the treat is that I've
organised a private air balloon
at Leeds Castle.
and I'll see you on the next task.
Jennifer and Renaissance.
You had 2 items disallowed.
You're lost. You know the drill. I'll see you in the boardroom tomorrow, where
One of you will get fired.
Thank you.
For Lee's team, it's off for champagne cocktails.
I've been a colada by the pool, fella. Yeah, let's go.
For the losers, the hotel cafe. Time to reflect on what they got wrong.
The only thing I can think of is the cactus, but I just don't see...
We didn't count its prickles, but I didn't think we needed to do that. It's absolutely gutting to find out that we've not only lost in the prices that we bought things by, but we incurred 2 massive penalties, which is totally and utterly embarrassing.
You all worked really hard, and if you know in your heart and soul that you did the right thing today, you've nothing to be afraid of.
I just want to know what's happened. I feel like I can smash it. I've got them that close to just fucking going mental. I put everything in it for you. I really mean it.
Next morning, both teams return to England.
It's lovely.
For the winners, the high life.
That's my mansion. Right, that's where the dinner party is going to be happening.
This is truly happy days. Happy days.
I wasn't surprised with the result, because to be honest with you, I expected nothing less from your managerial skills.
Thank you very much, guys.
So well done. And everyone else.
Well done, guys.
Team
Fantastic.
Alpha.
Team, love it. Team Alpha. Thank you very much.
The losers have an appointment with Sir Alan. They bought 10 items, but the serving dishes were unbranded. And their chicken, blessed by a Muslim butcher, was definitely not kosher. Total fines, £155.
Jenny's been quite quiet today.
Jenny's been quiet today, and I know what she's going to do. She's going to put the blame on me for this, and I'm not going to let her do it.
And they paid 60 quid more than the other team for the Berber bedspread.
But yeah, it's a real bummer to fly to Africa and back and lose a task in a day.
Go through to the boardroom now.
Good evening.
Bonjour.
What's the significance of bonjour then?
Just wanted to say hello in French.
I see.
En français.
Jenny, I made you the team leader. Tell me, what did you do?
I decided to go straight to the marketplace and just kind of get a feel for where I was.
Did you do any research anywhere?
The research we
Before
did...
you actually set out, or did you just run off?
Yeah, that was probably the biggest problem with this task. I was very hasty.
Do you think she ran the team well, Claire?
Yes and no. We purchased a mosque alarm clock which comes in several colours in white, and it was specifically said we needed green.
It's not rocket science, is it? You know, to say I'm going to look for a green clock.
There was a lot going on at the time. It wasn't like, okay,
You're buying a clock, not brain surgery, is it? How was Claire then? She was okay?
On the bed throw, the price was coming down, and for some reason, they stood up maybe doing a little bit of role play, and Claire said, to quote, "I'm tired, my feet are sore, I want to buy it here."
I thought we were like boyfriend, girlfriends.
There are 3 fundamental errors here. There's that one, a real biggie. And then we get on to the 2 items that we got fined for. The first one was the akal tagine. Do you know what you've done wrong there? It's a reading issue, right? I mean, everybody knows you can buy them in Marrakech, but we specifically asked for a branded item, and you bought some copy piece of tut, really.
You didn't even look at the list when you were buying the tagine pots, did you? Alex, that was you, wasn't it?
I don't believe I was solely accountable for that, because all 3 of us went to different shops, and it wasn't like I said, that's it, 100%.
Gucci branded underpants, wherever you looked, you don't seriously think they were the genuine article, do you?
Right, OK.
And then we've got the kosher chicken. Jenny, you are a lady of the world, slightly older than the rest of the people here.
It's my birthday today, Sir Alan. I'm 36 today.
Congratulations. At 36 years old, are you telling me you've never heard the terminology kosher and you don't know that's associated with Jewish people?
No, Sir Alan.
I'm flabbergasted, to be quite honest. I mean, Michael, in your CV, what's the first thing you wrote on it? What did you say in there? You're a good Jewish boy, is that right? Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, you are or not?
No, I'm a nice Jewish boy, yeah.
Okay, because if you're unsure, you can always pull your trousers down, we can check. Is it right that you went to a Muslim halal butcher and asked him to get you a kosher chicken and he actually made a prayer over it? Is that right?
That's correct, Sir Alan.
And he slaughtered it for you?
That's correct.
Are you having a laugh or what? I don't know why you didn't go the whole hog and find a Roman Catholic priest to take the butcher to confession. You're supposed to be here because you're intelligent people. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Aren't you embarrassed, Michael?
No, I'm embarrassed, yeah.
Do you know what the word l'chaim means?
I know what the word schmuck means, which is...
No, but do you know what the word l'chaim means?
No.
You don't?
I'm not. I'm only half Jewish, Sir Alan.
So why'd you put on here, you're a good Jewish boy? Was it there to impress me? Was it some kind of thing for me to sympathise with you, treat you a little bit differently? Or something?
No, I'm not that way
No,
inclined.
so what'd you put it there for, then? You either are or you aren't.
I'm half Jewish.
OK. Do you know what? I think this team is totally out of control. It's the people that made the mistakes in buying the products that I can just point at, or I can point at the team leader. Be under no illusion. There's no rule, no written rule that says I don't have to just get rid of one person here. There's 3 terrible mistakes here. I don't give a shit. I'll fire 3 of you if I have to today. I'll fire the whole bloody 5 of you if I have to. Don't bother me at all. It's up to you. You open your bloody mouth, or I just make some quick decisions now.
Sir Alan, can I speak up then? Let me just take a moment to say I'll be the first to, put my hands up if I've made a mistake in business, and I hold my hands up.
Can we find another expression for this boardroom about putting your hands up, please?
I made a mistake in bartering for the, for the pottery
and the bedspread also.
I'm going to come on to that. Yeah, on the bedspread, I truly believe that if Claire hadn't interrupted me on the negotiation,
so it's her fault then.
Alex,
the 60 quid is down to her, is it?
I agree. It was very difficult to keep Claire quiet through a negotiation.
Do you hold her responsible for the 60 quid loss?
I do hold her responsible, absolutely.
OK. I understood we were doing a boyfriend-girlfriend role play.
When we went into the place that sold the bedspreads, you actually said to me, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stay quiet. And then I was halfway through it, and you just
couldn't help yourself.
Couldn't
help yourself.
I don't think it was my fault. And
did you stand up in the middle of my negotiation? Well, that's the problem.
Did you interfere in their negotiation?
But I thought that was agreed.
This boyfriend-girlfriend thing, I don't even know.
Sorry, I thought it was agreed.
I've got a picture there. What do you want to say?
So very quickly, I don't want to...
You don't have to be quickly. You can, just make it concise and precise, but you can say as much as you want.
Right. I would like to say that in terms of sales and negotiating, which hasn't, I think, been looked upon, that I did a pretty damn good job in that task.
Apart from the chicken?
Apart from the chicken fiasco, I negotiated, I think, one of the best deals, if not the best deal of the day.
On what?
On the cowhide, which I got down from 2,500 to 834.
Sorry, weren't we working as a team, and wasn't that my negotiation?
Yeah, I think we both contributed towards that.
£51 equivalent, approximately.
OK, and then from the cactus...
Just as a matter of interest, the first team got it for £15.
OK.
There's an awful lot of eye going on there, and essentially, I'd like to go back to the chicken article, Sir Alan. I wanted to confirm when the guy was nodding his head and we were saying kosher, that he actually understood what we were saying, because at this point I felt that I needed to double check, and it was actually Michael that told me that everything was absolutely fine, and with his Jewish roots I felt that he would understand.
That's an absolute lie. That is an absolute lie. How could you sit there like that and lie?
Meaning of the word kosher.
When did you know about his Jewish connections then?
I've always known that he's from a Jewish background.
But a few moments ago you didn't even know that kosher was associated with Jewish,
I didn't.
Did you?
Which is
So now you didn't know it. You still didn't know it in the boardroom here till I raised the issue, and now you're telling me that you did know what it was because you were relying upon his Jewish connection. Don't sound right to me somehow.
I said to you 5 minutes before we went there, OK, that I did not understand the full meaning behind kosher, and you said to me that you had a better understanding of that word. Is that not true?
I said...
Is that not true?
No, I didn't say that, Michael.
You're a liar.
I said I believed it to be when you cut a chicken's neck and let the blood drain out of it, because I was confused between kosher and halal.
You know about all these things.
A
moment ago you didn't know anything. Now you know. Talk about chickens, like headless chickens I've got here.
Whose idea was it to persuade the tennis racket shop not to string Alpha's tennis rackets?
That was my idea, Margaret.
And you tried to bribe them, I think, did you?
We did take some money out and ask them if they would not string the other tennis rackets, as we thought that we would be able to win.
Bit of a cheap shot, wasn't it?
It was a cheap trick in hindsight, and we thought it may gain us an advantage.
Do you know what? Normally, I would ask the team leader to bring 3 people in. I'd like you all to get outside and sit and reflect. So get out.
At the start, I thought she was a real contender, would go all the way. You know, she was bright, articulate. But as time has gone on, I think there's a sort of
element of dishonesty about it. And this final tennis racket thing, that's a dirty, cheap little sabotage trick, isn't it?
This is all brand new to me. I didn't know that
I know.
you two
I had no clue.
had done the racket and had done this. And you've stayed quiet all day, knowing that I've been worried on the plane back.
The thing about these tasks and this competition is to find out what we are really like. And I've been quite shocked.
I did what I thought was right for the team.
To cheat, Michael.
She claims she didn't know about kosher, then she becomes the foremost bloody authority on it, and then turns on people when she realises she's under pressure.
You may be glory hunting at the moment, and you may be fighting for your chance to stay in the competition, but I believe that you should be honest about the things that I have done.
Right, send the 5 of them in, please, Francis. You've got a clear vision in your minds as to why you think you should stay here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who wants to speak first?
When Michael and I went out and began negotiating, it worked brilliantly on the first particular negotiation. It went to pot in the second negotiation.
What, the chicken one?
Yes, it did, Sir Alan.
This is the one which you didn't know anything about.
When Michael was telling me to ask for halal meat and that we should be saying thank you to Allah, I thought that he had...
Thank you
to Allah.
What, for a kosher chicken?
Yes. I thought that he must have some understanding because he was so passionate about what he was...
You know what? It seems to me that you hang on every word that I say and then turn it on your colleagues. You have changed your story on the kosher argument and then tried to place the blame on your teammate who you were running around with. No good. No good. Sorry, same old story. Jenny, you're fired. Goodbye. Right, who's next?
I'm absolutely shocked that I've been the one that's got fired, and Michael, who behaved inappropriately, was bending the rules throughout the course of the task and then sat up in the boardroom and lied, is the one that's got to stay. I'm absolutely amazed.
With this task, I said openly what my mistakes were. I did the best I could to rectify them, and
You're
I
out
did.
of control. You can't read, you can't get green, you don't know what a kosher chicken is.
I can actually read, and
Well, you can't. I gave you a dossier, you can't read, you didn't pay any attention to detail,
do you know what,
did
Sir
you?
Alan? I didn't pay attention to detail, but I never give up. And I can guarantee I'll not make the same mistake again.
I'll guarantee you won't make the same mistake again. He may be not giving you the opportunity of staying here. What you got to say?
Sir Alan, I just wanted to say that I made a horrific mistake with this whole kosher business.
Do you know, Michael?
Yeah.
You seem to have adopted a kind of, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to admit all my mistakes, right?
No, I just don't like
Maybe you are one big mistake.
No, there's things that I've done here that have been absolutely brilliant. I just don't like to make... I'm not a flash about it, that's what I mean to say.
Over to you.
I went out, I gave it 100%.
You were very good in the first task, even though you lost. I like the way you spoke up for yourself. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that for the last 6 weeks.
Sir Alan, I'm not subdued, I'm full of beans. I'm more passionate about doing this than I've done anything in my life before.
So who should be fired then?
My opinion?
Yeah.
Well, as I said
Be
before,
bold.
you know, I don't believe you should interrupt anyone's negotiation. Claire interrupted mine, so
Right, you're
personally,
saying Claire, then,
I would
right? You're
personally
saying Claire,
fire her
right,
for
Claire,
doing that.
speak up.
I think Jen should be fired because
Why?
ultimately there was too many mistakes. She bought 2 items which were wrong. She had the list of items in her pocket and didn't check it. And I think there's got to be some accountability for the project manager.
Sir Alan, if you go out with Claire on a task ever in your life, it's like working with a Tasmanian devil. She is so uncontrollable.
Claire was a fantastic project manager when she looked after me, and in my opinion, Jen should be fired.
You didn't work with her for the whole day, Michael.
Can I give an example where I disagreed with you? You said, I want to go back and take the items back, which potentially could take an hour, and then I'll go with the rug. And I said, can I make a suggestion that you do the rug first and then do the items? And you went,
no,
okay,
I didn't
fine.
go.
Well, you did, but is that
No,
what...
I didn't. No, I didn't. Anne,
Jen,
I said,
wasn't
that's a
there
very
to
good
undermine you.
point. I said, that's...
But you bought 2 things which were wrong.
Okay,
You bought
here.
2 things which were wrong.
Here's my next move. go back to the house. I'll see you on the next task, all right?
Thanks, Sir Alan.
OK, you remaining three, just go outside. I'm going to have a chat with Nick and Margaret, and then you'll come back in. One of you is going to get fired.
She was completely disorganised from the start.
Totally disorganised and just talks like a bloody rattling machine gun.
Claire did keep interrupting. So I can see that she was irritating, but I think she was doing well. Michael, I mean, he's a waste of space as far as I'm concerned.
So I'm a Catholic. You're a Protestant. We know what kosher is, and he doesn't know what kosher is. It defies belief. He did classics at Edinburgh. He's a bright boy. How could he make such a mess of it?
I think Edinburgh isn't what it used to be.
Clearly.
Yeah, Francis, send the three of them in, please.
Yes, Sir Alan.
This task is run by you, Jennifer. I believe that you lost control of it, quite frankly. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt to explain to me why I should let you carry on in this process.
I may have lost control. I do believe I had somebody who was, maybe not intentionally or whatever, but was quite destructive on my sub-team. I didn't stress out, I didn't lose a plot. When I made mistakes, I rectified it as quickly as I possibly could. And I think...
I don't even think you knew you made mistakes. It was other people that told you you'd made mistakes, no?
I've worked with Claire, and I felt that she tries to undermine the project manager, and she speaks over them and tries to take control.
She might see things going wrong.
Sir Alan, I'm sat here and I'm really frustrated because I wish Jen had spoken to me early on and said how she was feeling, because everyone knows I've got a very thick skin. I might not be as articulate as other people in this boardroom and be able to talk the talk and play the games.
No, you don't do bad, love.
I've taken on the feedback that you've got one of these and two of these, and I am trying to change. And there's a lot of game playing, there's a lot of bullshit. And I'm sick of it. I came here to do business and to become better and to make money for you and to make money for me. And I don't know what else to say.
Thank God for that.
I found out something that really shocked me. The fact that yourself and Jenny tried to bribe...
No, that was Jenny, actually.
Well, you were there, Michael.
You
were
condoned
there.
the bribing of the man to de-string the racket, did you?
I'm not going to say that I didn't back it up, but Jenny instigated the bribing. It was condemnable, reprehensible.
But you were there and you didn't even tell me about it. And I think if you want somebody to work in your company, you want somebody who's not going to cheat and to lie to get ahead in a competition. And yeah, I may have lost a bit of control. I mean, Claire may have had our differences, but I'm not a liar and I'm not a cheat.
Sir Alan, I do get overexcited sometimes, but I want to put this as eloquently as I can. And I don't want to start going, you know, mental, but I want this more than anything. It's more important than anything in my life. And I really believe that if you're still apprehensive about me, which I think you are, I should have another go at project manager to show you what I can do again and prove to you that I wasn't a one-hit wonder.
Michael, I can't have people that tell lies and cheat in my organisation, but on the other hand, you are a young man. And sometimes I have to reflect back myself about over-enthusiasm that I may have had in my very young days around about your age. But will a leopard change its spots?
It will.
Sir Alan, Michael has qualities that, personally, if you want somebody who cheats in tasks, which is pretty evident that you did...
I'm not a liar.
Well, it's just been proven, Michael, let's be honest.
I'm not a liar and a cheat.
On 2 occasions, you have lied because you didn't tell me what happened. You didn't tell me that what went on with the tennis racket. So if that's the type of person you want to have in your company, fire me now, to be completely honest.
Talk about making the scapegoat.
I'm not making a scapegoat. I've just heard about it. No, I'm not a politician.
See the way the wind changes, like the weather forecast here, you know? She's hammer and tong going against you there, Claire, now that she's hooked onto something else, the cheating angle.
That is completely untrue. You asked me.
That's not untrue. You see,
Well,
that's not untrue. That is true.
Well, if
I've
you
got
ask-
a pair of eyes, as
I
she
know.
said. I'm blessed with a pair of eyes and a pair of ears, right? I'm watching the way you go about doing things, the way you go about fighting for survival for yourself. Do you want to know why the other Jennifer went? I'll tell you why she went, because I think she was a bit of a snake. I think she takes words from my mouth and then turns it on people in this boardroom. Claire, Alex seemed to think that you scuppered one of his negotiations, and the £60 lost on that bed cover could have cost this team a victory, but it didn't, because the real loss was due to the mistakes that were made, and those mistakes were based upon what I consider to be somebody out of control. So Jennifer, you're fired.
Thank you.
I just had a flash of when I was 22, 23 years old in my mind, and that's why you're still sitting here. Okay?
Yes, Sir Alan.
I know a young person can be a little bit over-enthusiastic, to say the least. Go back to the house, see you on the next task.
Thank you, Sir Alan.
You're with people who come across very friendly and they really want to get to know you, but in hindsight they're just looking for your weak points so they can totally screw you over in the boardroom. And if he wants to have somebody in his company that has proved to be a bit of a cheat and a bit of a shit, really, I'd rather go.
I've been through it twice before, and it's just people talking utter shit. And I think it's making me tougher. I thought it was-
More resilient.
My nickname at work is the Rottweiler, and I
Yeah.
thought that I was going back to more like poodle-like, but I think I'm back to Rottweiler again.
Anger as well. It's almost like I know Sir Alan's Jewish, so I'm going to play the
He
Jewish.
put I'm a good little Jewish boy.
That's horrendous.
I obviously, I hope they all get fired, obviously. But I mean, you know, failing that, I think they've all shown that they lack any kind of integrity and honesty, etc., etc. I think Michael playing the Jewish card is hilarious.
I've got a
Who is that?
Hello?
Claire!
Are you on your own?
Oh my God!
Oh God! Oh my God!
Michael.
Is it fucking horrendous? Yeah.
One job. Now 8 candidates remain. Sir Alan's search for his apprentice continues. Next week on The Apprentice.
Weddings are very, very big business.
The teams are off to the National Wedding Show.
Maybe I should get a boyfriend.
Some of these are a little bit tacky, in my opinion.
Will they get the customers to say, I do?
Coloration of the dress really complements your skin colour.
Doesn't even need fitting.
Isn't it lovely?
Who's the lucky fellow?
Before Sir Alan ruins someone's big day.
There is no room for any more mistakes. You're fired.
So Jenny and Jennifer are out, and both will be dishing the dirt to Adrian Charles on BBC Two in a moment. While on BBC Three, film horror as Christopher Plummer and Johnny Lee Miller star in Dracula 2000. Sir Alan Sugar will be crossing swords with Jonathan Ross this Friday night here on BBC One at 10:35.